I see something here. I want to thank you because I saw this in the paper, and that's this bill that someone wants to introduce that's going to stop stores from selling products with high fructose corn syrup.
Well, there is a bill out there. You know, it was introduced by Barbara Clark, and you know, she had experience in life. You know, and this high fructose corn syrup is the thing that makes you heavy. To Barbara, I don't feel that. It's great to call attention to all of the things that are bad for you and to help you or encourage you to eat healthy and do all that good stuff. Okay, we all make choices. You know, we can make good choices, but I don't see that we need legislation to, you know, control what we can and can't eat. So that's my opinion. I love Barbara. She does a great job, you know, and same thing with, you know, Felix Ortiz with salt and all that. Salt's, you know, deadly. It's a killer. But I don't think we should be regulating where we eat it, how much we eat, and what, you know, how it becomes available. It's my opinion.
Absolutely not. I'm with you 100% on that.
So, you know, if anybody's out there and they share the opinion, let me know. If they have a different opinion, let me know. I represent the people, and you know, I'll vote what the people want, but I got to know what you want. And you know, on this one, I think I'm pretty accurate in, you know, people not wanting the government to control what they're allowed to eat.
Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, I mean, you think of all the things out there that are dangerous, you know, and bad for you, that you know, far worse than this, and they're legal, and you know, things like cigarettes and liquor.
Right.
You know, which, I mean, heck, I mean, if you're going to try and ban those, you'd have a riot on your hands, you know?
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know, did I talk about complete streets last week?
This is the Woodhaven Boulevard. Yeah. You know, we spoke about it, and I saw the article in some of the papers, and they were talking about it. I liked how they kept on saying, you know, we got to stop this before it becomes another boulevard of death, and I like that because we don't want it to become that. You know,
it's a big area to cross. Okay, and we, you know, that day we tried to cross the street. I mean, we made it across, but we no sooner got to the middle, it was already flashing red. You know, like not flashing "Don't walk," and we just barely made it, and the light turned green. We weren't even on the sidewalk yet. The light was green for the traffic to start going. So we got to make some changes, and, you know, there was a traffic study. I asked for a new traffic study for some of the things that we, you know, wanted to put in there, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you know, this whole boulevard here, and, you know, I've been watching it the last couple of days because I've been sitting in my car the last few days at various times, and what I've seen a lot of, first of all, I'm going to get my cameras out because I can put together a nice little montage of this. At Woodhaven Boulevard in Jamaica, the people coming down, flying through that intersection.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a high speed, and I can tell you who the worst offenders are is the accessorides.
Yes.
Those guys are demons on the road.
Yep.
And, you know, I can't imagine the poor people inside bouncing around, holding on for dear life as these things are speeding down our roads.
Well, you know, a lot of it has to do with the traffic. Has to do with the traffic lights, you know, in sync, not in sync. In Glendale, I could talk about Glendale because I experience it all the time, especially on a Friday when I'm traveling to all the different senior centers and such, you know. But when there's dismissal, okay, at PS 91, and you try to go from, you know, let's say 67th Street in Central to 73rd Place, which, you know, it's the same number of blocks as if it would be in Woodhaven. I mean, it works the same way.
Right.
It takes a good half hour, 25 minutes to go those 10, 12 blocks that you have to go. And that's because of the traffic. And every other corner there's a light. You're stopping for the light. You barely make it to the next light. You have to stop and going on down. So it's the same thing on Woodhaven Boulevard. You know, if you're traveling on Woodhaven you go every couple blocks. You have to stop for a light, and traffic builds up, and and so that's why they're flying. So if they could figure out a better way to time the lights, so people could move a safe distance,
Sure.
But more than 2 blocks, more than 3 blocks, maybe that will help. But let's do a study and let's figure it out.
Right. Hey, so I'm looking at the calendar here, and actually next Friday night, I actually won't be having a show next Friday night. And next Friday night you're going to be
slacking off again.
Yeah, it's funny. Next I'm real disappointed too, because next Friday night is the Greater Woodhaven Development Corporation Spring Dance, and it's a great event. And I unfortunately will not be able to attend because I have to go to a retirement party in New Jersey.
Oh.
For someone I've worked with for a long time. And listen, I'm looking forward to that event. That's going to be a happy event. But I'll miss the Greater Woodhaven Development Corporation Spring Dance, in which you are you're getting a special award. You're being honored.
Very nice.
Next week. So
they didn't change their mind, huh?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Despite what people say about you, Mike, I think they're still going to go ahead with it and honor you.
So I'm getting a special recognition, and maybe someday I can make it to Man of the Year, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah.